What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm gonna get started here in just a couple of minutes. Just getting stuff together. Hope you guys are well, healthy, safe, all that good stuff in these crazy old times that we are living in. Yes. So if there's a problem with the sound, or if the sound sucks, or something like that, please let me know in the chat. If you're new to this channel and who I am, my name is Ted. I talk bass. This channel is all about tips, tricks, and tutorials, mostly tutorials for what I like to call the blue collar bass player. In this live stream, I'm going to continue talking about modes, in particular Phrygian and Lydian. In the last there's a video on this channel about Dorian and Ionian, or Ionian and Dorian, that I put up. And the reason I'm doing it in small chunks is because I think that's the best way to get this information. So if you missed the first thing, I'll recap about. Let me see. I cannot read that from here, so let me see what is going on with that chat. Boss, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So the last video when I talked about Ionian and Dorian, okay, everything I did was in the key of C major, using a closed 3-string shape. Okay? I moved that around to 3 different places on the neck. 3rd fret of the A string, 8th fret of the... Oh, what's up, man? What's up? Thank you, man. I don't know why I made the assumption I said man. That was an assumption, so sorry. Because by the screen name, it could be a female as well. But anyway, so we talked about Ionian, we talked about the shape, we talked about the chord associated with the Ionian mode, which is the major, the Ionian mode serves as 1, okay? And the chord associated with it is going to be 1 major, in this case C major, or 1 major 7. So we've got the shape of the scale, and then the shape of the arpeggio as well. Now, there are multiple ways to finger this, but I'm giving you like what I think is a standard fingering, a common fingering, so, you know, I won't touch all the fingerings. And I don't want to rehash the old video as either. So, Ionian. And there is the, what's up, y'all? And there's the arpeggio. Is the sound of the bass, is the bass coming out cool for you guys? Let's see. Should be. Then we talked about Dorian. Now I showed 2 different fingerings for Dorian as it relates to C major. There's this fingering. And then there's this fingering. Now Dorian serves, that's the scale, right? The arpeggio, Dorian serves as 2 minor or minor 7, 2 minor 7. So the minor triad, playing the octave, and then the minor 7. But if we look at the shape here, we've got this fingering for that minor 7, that same minor 7, just a different fingering. Okay? So today we're going to look at Phrygian and Lydian. And what this is going to do is we're going to start to see the scale moving up the neck this way or moving across the neck this way. So Phrygian is the third mode of the major scale. It's going to come from the third note of the scale. So if I see C, D, E, that's the third note of the scale. My volume is kind of low. Is it my vocal volume? My voice or my bass that's low? Talk to me, Andrew Collins. Is it my voice? My voice should be louder now. Let's see. Let's see if that's better. I hear your bass. I can't hear you. Yes, my voice. Okay, cool. So guys, I got to tell you, before I start talking, you see this wall back here? I've decided Pantone has a color, a purple shade inspired by Prince. So I'm going to paint that wall purple. I'm going to paint that wall purple and like the rest of the room like a dark gray or something. And I'm going to take you guys along with me for the ride. In terms of that whole process. So anyway, Phrygian starts third note of the major scale. The chord associated with it is also a minor or minor 7. Now we're talking about arpeggios, talking about chords. We're using chord tones, not scale tones. So 2 is minor, associated with 2 minor 7. Phrygian is also minor. Talking about 3 minor 7. But the scale tones that make it what it is are going to be a root, a minor 2nd, a minor 3rd, perfect 4th, perfect 5th, minor 6th, minor 7th, and the octave. Don't play the the scale tones, and just play the chord tones. You still have that same exact minor 7 shape. Root, minor 3rd, perfect 5th, flat 7. Okay? When I play the scale tones, that's where we hear the things that give it that characteristic of Phrygian. And really, it's the minor 2nd that gives it that makes it feel like Phrygian, minor 2nd. So I'm gonna play a pad here. I'm gonna play an E minor 7 pad. Let me know if you guys can hear. Let me know if you can hear the pad. So this is an E minor 7. If you can find pads, I just made pads really quickly in Reason. If you find pads anywhere, to where there's no rhythm, it's just static, right? You can listen to how each note feels against that chord, right? You know the chord is made of a root, a minor 3rd, perfect 5th. fatigue. How about now? How's my how is my voice now? I'm sorry, I don't have on headphones, obviously, and this is a new setup. So much better. All right. So you should hear my voice. You should hear the pad. Hopefully that's working for you guys. If it is, then I'll make a note of these settings so I can keep them for next time. So you know, I'm a trial and error guy. I will, you know, fail forward every time. It's okay. So there's my root, minor third, perfect fifth, minor seventh. Now I already know that I know two shapes for that arpeggio, the minor seven arpeggio. I played the fourth there. I played the fourth again. So what I was going to say is that you can play each note and hear how it sounds, how it feels against that chord. You know, this flat 2 feels like conflicted. It feels heavy, dark, tense against the root of the chord. I should have worn headphones so I could hear the pad a little bit better myself, but if I turn the speaker up anymore, it's going to feedback. So Sharon, I'll do Locrian another time. This video is all about this video is all about Phrygian and Lydian. So there's Phrygian. There's a fingering. Lydian is going to be right next door to it. Right? If I look at it like this. Lydian is built off the 4th scale degree, right? The chord associated with it is 4 major or 4 major 7. The chord tones are exactly the same. Root, major 3rd, perfect 5th, major 7th as the 1 chord. But the thing that makes it different from the 1 chord is that it has a sharp 4, sharp 4. You have root, major 2nd, major 3rd, sharp 4, perfect 5th, major 6th, major 7th, and the octave. Now, I'm going to make a PDF available. Once it's done, I'm going to leave it up for a day or so and then leave it on the membership side. So everybody that's a member will have access to it. On the website, there'll be a PDF and a little exercise. SUS4, same as sharp 4, no. SUS4 is when you replace in a chord, you have a root, a 3rd, a 5th, and a 7th, right? If we're talking about a 4-note chord. A SUS4 is when you replace the 3rd with the 4th. So that's a different concept. SUS4 and sharp 4 are not the same thing. So a little exercise that you can do, right, is you can play up one and down the other. So that and breaking them up in twos like this, to me, helps you to see how connected these things are and not start thinking, you know, I don't know. I think people think about them a lot to the point where it's not usable in a musical situation. So here's Phrygian. Here's Lydian. Right? If I go up Phrygian, and I'm going to go all the way up until I get all the available notes of Phrygian and Tiny 2.0. So accidental. No, it's not an accidental. Let's talk about that. I want you to hold that question, and I will explore that in just a second. To that, if anybody's on here and you're finding value and you're not already subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe. If you want to leave a tip or something like that, you can do so at Venmo or CashApp at SONOFABASS, SONOFABASS, or support the channel by buying a product in the little tray below this video. Anyway, I will answer that question in depth, not an accidental. Okay? So if I go up Phrygian and down Lydian, I see that it's really all the same stuff. If I keep going down, there's my major scale. All we're doing is starting and ending the scale in a different spot. Okay? So, I'm going to go up, Phrygian, down, Lydian. And now what I'm going to do for this little exercise that I wrote earlier today is I'm going to play the arpeggio for the minor third, the minor 3 minor 7 chord. And then I'm going to play the major 7, 4 major 7. What did I do? I said are you doing C Phrygian and starting on E? No. No. So let's talk about that real quick. If I were playing C Phrygian, I want you guys to think about this. If I were playing C Phrygian, what would the parent key be? What key would I be in? If we know that Phrygian is the third, right? And this is for everybody. If I'm playing C Phrygian, what key would I be in? What key am I in for C Phrygian? A. Be in the key of A? No, I would not be in the key of A. I would not be in the key of A. I see one person has it. I see 2 people have it. I would be in the key of A flat because the key of A does not have a C in it. It has a C sharp. So let me show you this exercise that I was doing earlier. I'm sitting in this whole Buddha pose because I'm getting older and I'm realizing that. Yes, Robert, you get half a point. Robert Johnson, sold his soul to the devil. Okay. So here's the exercise. And you want to write this down. You can write this down. Here's my key of C starting at the 8th fret of the E string. the notes of C major. But now I'm going to play Phrygian and in resolve on F Lydian. So let me do that again. So that's 2 bars. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now in bar 3, I'm going to play up the 3 minor 7. I'm going to play up 4 minor 7. So let me play that much again. Up Phrygian, down Lydian, arpeggio, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come technically I just played a C 9 because I added the 9 there. 9 7 5 3 1 9 9 7 5 3 1. So here's that thing again. Up Phrygian, down Lydian, up Phrygian, up 4 major 7 9 7 5 3 1. And I came down on the C just so you know you could have that feeling of going back home and resolving to the parent key. Somebody asked a question about accidentals earlier. It's not an accidental. So if we look at the key of C major, let me come a little bit closer. And if the sound gets different or crazy because I've moved closer to the mic, let me know. So here's C major. All the notes of C major. C, D, E. What's up, Brandy? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. There's tons of exercises. You just missed one, Scarabee. You'll have to watch the video again. I just did one going like this. Okay, I don't want to go backwards. So we're talking about accidentals. Whoever asked about the accidental and the sharp 4 earlier. So if I look at all the notes in the scale and I play, there's my 1 major 7. You see that B right there? That's the thing that we're talking about for Lydian. That is the sharp 4, right? So here's 4 major, but let's play 4 the Lydian mode. That B is naturally occurring in the scale, so it isn't an accidental. It's just in that. Tiny, it was you, Tiny. Does that make sense? What I just said? Let me know. Nod and smile. Let me know if that makes sense, what I just said. So when we're talking about modes, we're not talking about adding anything that isn't already in the scale. Okay? We're not talking about adding anything that is in the scale. I'm going to let you guys know that I have developed a very, very bad habit during this quarantine, and that is Monster Energy drinks. I had this Monster Energy drink habit years ago, and I kicked it. And I don't even drink sodas. So I don't know what it is about